Currently in the process of building this building. I was making a new song. Tell me what you think. I would rather have forever instead of temporary. And I know sometimes growing old just seems a little scary, 'cause everything in life will pass you by like the blink of an eye. And so many decisions you would just wonder why you did not decide into foundation and things that were longer lasting. But life in a way needs more management. Obviously, making songs is a process. I'm trying to say this from my heart. And you should be casting those evil things away in your life. You cannot make room for mistakes, because the future of potential is more than it takes. I would rather have forever instead of temporary. And growing old sometimes just seems a little scary. The future cannot be determined, not entirely. But we sure can plan ahead. To know what will become of me. I would rather have forever instead of temporary. But I know growing old sometimes just seems a little scary. Sometimes those problems just seem a lot bigger than me. Just needing to focus my mind resiliently. I wanna know who will stay in my life and not the people who will just pass me by. Because I would rather have forever instead of temporary. And I know growing old sometimes just seems a little scary. Cause all those times will just pass us by like the blink of an eye. And so many things of life you would just wonder why. Why did I not do those things when I truly wanted to? Why could I not just tell you that I truly cared and loved for you? I could have said those things when I could have, but as the time just passed by, I cannot take that time back, and I'm just left with the question of why. Why I did not do those things that I truly wanted to? Like the way that I wanted to tell you that I truly loved you. 'Cause I would rather have forever instead of temporary. But I know growing old sometimes just seems a little scary, 'cause all those times will just pass us by like the blink of an eye. And we'll just sit there with those memories that were specially designed in the image that created the future of who we will become. And I've prayed in my life that I'll have a healthy, successful son. Who knows what will be in the future if we do not plan ahead. Sometimes people say that I am usually overthinking, but I would rather have forever instead of temporary. Because growing old sometimes just seems a little scary, 'cause all those times will just pass us by like a blink of an eye. So in this present moment I look at my life now, and I tell myself I have to figure this out. I do not want to waste my life asking myself that question of why. Why I did not do what I wanted to, or why I did not tell you that I loved you. So I'll make sure to invest my time more wisely, thinking of my future as an old person. Not saying you old geezer. But sometimes overthinking is like a teaser to have you thinking about your future and what you need to do. And I pray that you also think of the future too, because I would rather have forever instead of temporary. Because I know growing old sometimes just seems a little scary, 'cause all those times will just pass us by like the blink of an eye. And that is why we have to make these memories last as much as we can. And we have to think of life's co-alignments, of all the decisions and impacts that we make, and all the routes of life we can take. As we have to honor God and never forsake, 'cause I would rather have forever instead of temporary. As I know sometimes in life, growing old sounds a little scary, 'cause everything will just pass us by like the blink of an eye. As we have to be careful of our decisions, and to the heavens we should listen, because they know greater than us in life, and they will never pass us by. So instead of asking why, just look at yourself and give it a try. To keep the heavens close with you always, and have a foundation in your days. And always pray to keep your faith strong. So no matter what, we carry on. And that is my new song. But tell me what you think. Should I post this or not? You'd be the first one to hear this. So let me know what you all think.